Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In this video I wanted to share my testimony, and I just wanted to share like how I feel and what I think God feels about it, and I just wanted to share like my experience. This is my 2-year abstinence testimony. So I have not had any sexual intimacy in about 2 years. My first initial feeling is freedom. Like, I feel free, and I feel so free in so many different ways. The next feeling I would say that I gained by this journey is clarity. Like, my mind is clear, my spirit feels clear. Like, I don't think people really understand how much of a spiritual exchange you have with someone when you have sex with them, especially if they're not your spouse. Like, I remember like years ago I seen this example of this lady. She was talking about soul ties, and she glued 2 pieces of paper together, and both of the pieces of paper were different colors. They were construction paper, and then she ripped them apart, and if you looked at both of the papers, they had like remnants of the other color on the papers. So that's how she kind of explained, like, when you have sex with someone, they are leaving a part of them on you and a part of you on them. Imagine how terrible that is if that person is not your spouse, or you're not meant to be with that person. So now you got all these people walking around with all these other people inside of them. My experience is, like, I've always been like a loyal type of person. So if I'm with somebody, that's the only person I'm with. But like, the people that I was with, they wasn't loyal to me. They was with a billion other people. So I was consuming all of those energies and spirits from other people that they was bringing to me. So like, I wasn't myself. Like, it's so crazy, because I always knew, like, bro, I'm not an angry type of person. I'm not a person that has anxiety. I'm not a person that is mad all the time, depressed, sad. But like, when I was dealing with certain people, that's how I was feeling. I just used to always be thinking in the back of my mind, like, bro, this is not me. Because me, I'm really like chill, laid back. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to tell jokes. I like to eat good food. I love God. I love the word. I love just like chill stuff. Like, and I wasn't feeling that way for so long. The reason I became abstinent is because I just got tired of people treating me wrong. Like, it began to be not worth it. Like, having the company of another person and like sexual intimacy with another person, especially if they don't value you, they don't love you, they don't treat you right, it became to me like, I don't want this in my life, because like, you don't even appreciate me. And when you're a good person, it's already hard enough trying to meet somebody that's a good person as well, that actually values you and that's loyal to only you, and you know, they have your best interest in heart, and they're not being malicious towards you. They don't have ill intent. Like, it's already hard enough to find a person like that, and I was never finding nobody like that. You feel me? Like, I was always the good person in the scenario. So yeah, that's why I decided to just leave people alone and just, you know, just guard my heart. And you know, the Bible tells us to guard our heart, because everything we do flows from it. So when you're protecting yourself, you really have to think about, like, you have to think about a lot of things. And I think in today's society, like, people don't even think past that. Like, they don't think like, oh, this person has all this trauma, this person has been with a million other girls or guys. They're not thinking past like the initial exchange. But like, you really gotta start thinking deeper into stuff before you do stuff, because yeah, you gonna mess yourself up, you gonna mess your mind up, you gonna mess your body up. Like, these people out here, they're so reckless. Like, and they think it's cute. They think like casual sex and sneaky links and polygamy and homosexuality and lesbianism, they think all this stuff is cute. But it's like, you putting your life in danger. You know, it's diseases out here. It's incurable diseases that you can catch. You don't want that. You don't want to live with a disease that's uncurable. It's not worth it. I just think you can find pleasure in a lot of other things besides sex. And I don't think people really understand it. And people don't even value sex. Like, sex is supposed to be sacred, and it's supposed to be between a man and a woman, a husband and a wife. You feel me? The Bible also says when you have sex with your spouse, you become one with that person. So if you having sex with everybody, you've became one with all these people. And that's why your mind's not right. That's why your spirit's not right. That's why things ain't going right for you. That's why you're not yourself. And so I feel so free and alive. I feel like myself. When I laugh, it's me. It's not this other person that you made me into or brought into me. Excuse me, I have a cold. But yeah, I just feel so free, and I'm so happy because I always knew that who I was. But once you get into that lifestyle, you lose yourself. Whether you try to or not, whether you think you're gonna lose yourself or not, you are. And my thing right now is like, I don't want nobody unless he's my husband. Like, I'm engaged right now, but my fiance, he's in prison. So like, we've been together for almost 2 years, but we haven't had like sexual intimacy because you can't. But you know, we've had every other type of aspect of the relationship besides everything in the physical. But like a mental and emotional connection, you know, we've been able to communicate, work on communication. And of course we had our ups and downs and stuff like that. But like in the world right now, you don't even get that with people. Like, people don't know how to sit down with you without their phone and have a conversation with you and, you know, pay attention to what you're saying and listen. But when you're in a relationship with somebody that's locked up, that's all you can do is listen and communicate and talk and just really express your feelings and just be real to each other, because he don't have access to technology like that. So I actually have enjoyed that, because I'm not the type of person that's materialistic and care about technology and stuff like that. So to be with somebody who don't have that and they've gained a new perspective on life, it's been really refreshing. And a lot of people probably be like, girl, why you want to be with somebody that's locked up? I don't. First of all, you know, I knew him before he got into the situation he got into. So yeah, it's not like I was going around searching for love in prisons. No. But yeah, so back to the way I feel. I only want to be with my husband. If you're not my husband, I'm just not attracted. Like, the overall, like, men species right now, I don't be attracted to people. Like, a man could tell me, he could walk with me and be like, oh, you're so beautiful, and I'll be like, oh, okay, thank you. But like, I'm not attracted to that. Like, I only want to be with one person, and that's enough for me. Like, I'm satisfied. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a liar. I don't try to turn someone into something that I want them to be, you know. I love people for who they are, and I expect the same. Yeah, I just wasn't getting that from the dating world. And I wasn't even dating and having like a bunch of casual sex. I was with one person, and they was doing all this crazy stuff to me that I didn't deserve. So yeah, that's why I decided to just leave people alone. And it's been the best decision I've ever made. I will never have sex again for the rest of my lifetime if it's not with my husband. You feel me? I need the man for me, which is my fiance. He needs to be able to provide and protect and just do what a man's supposed to do and be a man of God. I don't, like, this world is so crazy, y'all. It's so crazy, and I'm just not of the world. Like, I'm just not. But yeah, this 2 years has been really refreshing. Like I said, it's been so freeing. Of course, you still have to deal with like the regular temptations in the world. Like, you might see someone who looks attractive, or you might get like urges in your body to go do that thing again. But like, I feel like if you really want to change your life and live for God and do what his word says, as far as, you know, being married before you engage in sex, I think that if you really want to just like please God and also protect yourself and, you know, honor your body as a living sacrifice and just treat your body like a temple, because God's word also says our bodies are temples and you gotta respect your body. I think if you really want it bad enough, like, the regular temptations of the world wouldn't get you anymore. And that's just what happened to me. I became totally unattracted to men. Actually, I became totally unattracted. Like, I didn't want to deal with none of that stuff no more. I just decided to walk away, and like I said, it's been the best experience in my life. The way I think God feels about it, I think God is proud of me. I think God is proud of how far I've come, and that I haven't went back to my past, and that I moved forward, and that I let go of things, and I put things in his hands. I didn't meddle with things anymore. You know, when you put things in God's hands, he has a way of doing things and just bringing things to pass in a way that you can't, because he's above all things. Yeah, y'all don't understand. If you watch some of my videos from now compared to 2 years ago, I feel like you can see the difference in my demeanor, my personality, my mind, my mouth. If y'all notice, I don't cuss no more. I used to cuss, in my videos. I used to just be a wild hothead, as I would say. I'm not like that no more though. Like, I really matured and grown, and I'm just proud of myself. I think God is proud of me. I think he'll be proud of you if you make that choice to abstain from things, sex, and other things that's not meant for you. And you know, his word also tells us to be sober and vigilant, to be sober minded. So you have to really work on yourself, and a lot of these things, they just require discipline and obedience. Like, really, a lot of people act like it's so hard and it's rocket science, but a lot of these things are discipline, like, and it's a choice, you know what I'm saying? So if you really want it bad enough, you'll do it. I recommend abstinence to everybody. If you're not married, if God didn't ordain a spouse to you, you shouldn't be having sex. I'm sorry. Also, the Bible says he that finds a wife finds a good thing. So a man is supposed to find you. If you're a woman, you're supposed to be worrying about being the good thing. So if you really like look at the word and meditate on it and really break it down, we as women, we're supposed to be found. You don't need to find nobody. All you have to do is be patient, wait, and focus on being the good thing. And that's what I've been doing. I've been being a good thing. I'm not looking for nothing. I've always felt like the person that's meant for me gonna find me, and that's what happened. You know, my fiance, he found me. It just so happened he in a situation right now that, you know, we gotta wait. But any other woman that's out there thinking that, you know, she's lonely or she's single or she hit a wall or she's not gonna find nobody, no, not true. I just feel like if you really pray about it and focus on being the good thing, you know, your husband, he's gonna find you. A man's supposed to, men are supposed to provide and protect and to lead and to guide and to love your wife like Christ loved the church. You feel me? So once you really understand your role and you start doing the things that your role requires, like, things just gonna run a whole lot smoother for you, for real. And I don't be stressed out no more. I sleep great at night. God has blessed me tremendously, and it's just been a great little ride. Like, I would never go back to being with people not meant for me. I want to be married the next time I engage in like sexual intimacy. Cause like, there's no other way for me. Like, I have to be married first. There is no, oh, it was one night and I just, we was feeling the vibe. Nah, none of that. It'll never be none of that with me. Never. Can't nobody touch me unless you my husband. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Real spill. There is no other way. So yeah, I really would suggest abstinence if you are struggling with like depression, crazy feelings, crazy thoughts, anxiety, pain, fear, worry, all those things. You got to look at what you're doing and what you're putting in your body and who you're allowing in your life, because a lot of these people, they're not right. They're not meant for you. You need to protect yourself from outside forces. So I would recommend it to anybody who's struggling. There's a lot of people in the public eye that need to be abstinent and be celibate for a while and really just wait and work on themselves, and they will have such better lives in situations. So yeah, I suggest it. Like I said, I think I'm so happy I chose this choice for my life. It's a great journey. Yes, it can be challenging. Yes, you lose a lot of people, but you gain so much more than you lose, and God will bless you. And you know, his word tells us this. The way God feels about me, I know he loves me. So I thank y'all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this testimony. Make sure you comment below any comments if you can relate. If you're abstinent as well, comment how many years or months or days. And yeah, I love y'all so much. God bless y'all, and I will see you guys in my next video.